Okay, so we're going to start with image to start, and I'm going to drag that image into Photoshop, and we have an image of my nephew actually trying to be Batman. But as an image, it's quite flat, it's dull, and the levels aren't quite right. So there's a few different ways we can correct poorly exposed images in Photoshop. In fact, there's dozens, but we're going to look at about 3. And we're going to concentrate on the image menu now. And in image, Photoshop has got a few auto tools to automatically try and correct levels. Auto colour, auto contrast, and auto tone. And if you have a look at auto tone, that will straight away try and correct the image, sort the white balance out. So white areas are white, we don't have a cast of yellow or blue that you get on digital cameras under artificial light. And it will try and improve the contrast and the colours as well. And it looks better on my screen than on the projector. So that's sometimes the easiest approach. But we can also go to image adjustments and go to levels, image adjustment levels. And the levels tool gives you more fine control over sorting out white balance and areas of an image. So we've got 3 pipettes. We've got a white eyedropper pipette, grey one and a black one. And what you can use those for is to set the white and black levels on an image, and it will try and remove any colour casts and sort out the contrast. So if I use the white one, what you have to do ideally is tell it an area on the image that should be 100% white. So it's normally the lightest area of the image. So something like that will sort it out straight away, remove any colour casts and lighten the image. You can also use the black one to set the 100% black area of an image, but I don't think any part of this photo should be pure black as such, because if I do click here and say this is the darkest area, it will darken it all. It's probably darkened it a little bit too much, so I'll undo that. You can also go into image adjustments and curves, and you've got the 3 pipettes at the bottom again, but you can also play around with this graph in the middle over the histogram and slide it up and down to try and tweak it and add other points in. So there's a few things that you can play around with to sort out the colour if you're not happy with how it automatically does it with the auto tone. The second image you can have a look at is 2A. And we've got another option called Image Adjustments, Shadow Highlights. When we have a look at this image, the exposure's not quite right. It's got a light area from where the sun's hit the back of the building, but the foreground, the fence and posts, are very dark. So if I go to Image Adjustments, Shadow Highlights, it will attempt to lighten the whole image and bring it, sort of equalise the areas of darkness. So you can see it without and with. So that can be quite a useful tool. But you'll find if you increase the amount quite a lot, it can make the image start to look a bit artificial. So you have to use it fairly sparingly. And the third image to have a look at is 2B. And see what you can do with that one using a mixture of the level tool, the shadow highlight filter, and some of the automatic levels. So everything is in image, we've got the auto tools, and in adjustments you can go to levels and also shadow highlights. So have a go with that, see how you get on.